Been around the top queffers in my city. Road or the walk, there's no pressure for me really. Hackers, them my city, up the retters for my killie. One phone call will have the steppers on a milli. Fighting my demons, trying to tame the bang and rimmy.
Yeah. Yo, people, life in this ghetto environment, S3. It's going to be a quick one today. This is more of a question, and then I'm going to revisit it tomorrow. Yeah, obviously social media has been getting very toxic lately, especially like all these lives. We're seeing grown people arguing with each other, going back and forth. There's been a lot of terminology thrown about like feminine men and aggressive women, masculine women. I want to know what defines each of those, to be fair with you, because as a man that's spectrumish, I got my own views and the way I see things, and not everyone's gonna agree. So I just want some feedback from you lot and to see where my thoughts kind of line up with yours. Um yeah, because I don't know, man. In this day and age, it's not cool to go back and forth with a woman. It's never been cool. But I've noticed nowadays they're more likely to engage in arguments, should I say. Obviously, I'm more traditional. I'm 38. I'm kind of old school a little bit, innit? And it never used to be like this when I was growing up, to be fair to you. Like, if you ever saw a couple arguing back and forth in public, you would just think, right, they're mad. Stay away from both of them. You know what I'm saying? But now it's kind of become the norm. And I just don't understand why. I want to start with women, yeah? And then I'm going to say women. Now, I don't understand why it's now become cool for, it's not cool, but maybe this is the narrative that pushes, because this is what gets the most clicks and the most views, isn't it? So let me start with that. But what I'm seeing is a trend of women being ultra aggressive, shouting, arguing, calling people out their names, cussing man off, on all them kind of things. And if a man kind of retaliates or goes back and forth, or it defends himself, he's labeled as feminine, like a feminine man. Um, and likewise for men, men is like, it's never been cool to go back and forth with women, especially a woman that don't belong to you or you're not in a relationship with. And it's a catch-22, because there are such things as feminine men and there are such things as aggressive women. But then what happens when the normal man ends up having a disagreement? How do you go about that and navigate that without triggering people or coming across feminine? In this day and age where everyone's on social media or everyone's trying to make money and monetize somehow, these things become more prevalent, and we can't use old school and traditional values in today's society because it's different. Do you know what I mean? I might come across like I'm aiming this more targeted towards women. I'm not. Like, there are some let me say this, there's some weirdos, some funny men, like DV, essays, and that in the community, in the culture. And even though their stuff is kind of public knowledge, they still manage to be around certain algorithms and stuff like that. But I kind of stay out of that. Do you know what I'm saying? Any type of stuff I see like that or from them people or whatever, I just go to not interested or blocked. At the moment, I'm trying to block off all low vibrational content. But sometimes when it's women, I don't know, it's a bit more hard for me to turn a blind eye in it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you never know if they're saying something that's actually, do you know what I'm saying? Legit, like something that's happened to them, or they're going to talk about a trauma or going through something. So you always give them the ear at first. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people throw stones in glass houses, and it's becoming more and more acceptable. The same with men. Men are begging on lives, basically like TikTok. Like, when does that become cool? Like, you wouldn't beg in the street, so why are you begging on a TikTok or a social media platform? I've got one TikTok that I got up to 31k followers. Initially it was for something else, but recently I've changed it to support this platform. Um I wouldn't dream of going live, and I'm not knocking people that's battling and stuff, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Do what you're doing with your day, your hobby, whatever. But me personally, I just see it as a form of begging, and that don't sit right with me. Whether you're outside in a road or on an app, do you know what I mean? I've seen so many people like from other apps like Facebook. I've got people that I've had on my Facebook 15 plus years. There might have been certain man that I looked at in a certain way. There might have been certain girl that I thought, rah, yeah. You know, like that. You always see them come up on your feed, like a post, and yeah, man, she's gone. That all changed when I got TikTok. When I got TikTok, it's like you see how people really are to in an extent, especially when they're going live. And yeah, man, begging for roses, gloves, lights, that is just very, very, very unappealing to me. And that's gone woman wise, you know what I'm saying? See, man, if you're in there begging and all of that, you can't chat to man. I don't care what you do with yourself outside of the app or who you think you are. If you are on the app asking man to send you this and that, yeah, you already gone past them depths, bro. So yeah, there's no point. You know what I'm saying? The next step is what? You got people living their whole life off the app. You got people funding their whole life. Do you know what I mean? Taking flights to Jamaica, being stranded there till they can raise enough money to come back. Like, and brazenly just telling people, "Raw, send me money," and cussing off people when they don't. It's making us look crazy a little bit. I gotta admit. Every other day I'm thinking about, "Raw, is there any point of having this app?" But at the same time, I'm trying to make content, and I'm trying to make. It's not always uplifting, but trying to do something positive, man. Do you understand? You just don't know where this world's going, man. Especially in times like dire times like this. Every other day I'm looking on some type of platform, and the news that I'm seeing, you don't even know if it's real, if it's AI, if it's been manipulated. Like, everything's just fair game now. So people, you just gotta be on your P's and Q's, man. You gotta protect your energy. Obviously, some of this stuff's entertaining, but you just gotta don't get too invested in it. Do you know what I mean? Don't get too invested in it, man. It's like everyone's got a kind of a gig now. Everyone's got their sly agendas. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, if I could monetize what I'm doing, which I've done to an extent, but obviously make money from it, that would be nice. But I'm not going to jeopardize the message, man. I'm not gonna water it down, and I'm always gonna be just held myself. I'm always gonna hold myself to a certain standard. You know what I mean? Like when my views ain't going up and they're going low, and as you can see, a few of my videos is kind of low. I'm not just gonna start selling for a man and start chatting a man. Do you know what I mean? Because I know that's gonna get me views. I'm not gonna start telling you stories about when I smacked up this one, or you get me, fireworks off of that one, or do you know what I mean? Just to get views, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna compromise myself. I'm not compromised. And sooner or later, people will realize this platform and my pages and that they won't be compromised. Do you understand? I might have a slight bias, but I could be honest and I will be honest and tell you I got a slight bias. But it's never gonna be compromised media over here. Yeah? Yeah, because fair enough, you might be arguing and that and getting 200 people in your live and making a little change of it. But come on, man. Like, people, you got kids. What happened if TikTok died tomorrow? What are you lot gonna do? Who you lot gonna go back to being nobodies? Remember that. Don't make this app be your whole existence and be the reason why you found value in yourself. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I see some people that are better than that. Do you know what I mean? And then I see out and out scumbags. Just, do you know what I'm saying? But the app's got everything, man. It's whatever you want. Do you know what I'm saying? You just always got to refresh your feed. Not interested. Like, just, I don't know, man. See me, I look for other creators that's just doing something productive, man. It don't always have to be positive, like, or it don't always have to be doom and gloom about pain, about struggle, about suffering. But do you know what I'm saying? It might be something that makes me smile. I watch a lot of animal TikToks, like cats, dogs, all of that kind of stuff. I just don't want to see the mix up and the argument. Do you know what I mean? Because it's addictive. Like, everyone likes to see someone else doing less better than them. Not necessarily, but you know what I mean. Like, you're more inclined to watch people going mad. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on here? And then before you know it, you're invested, you're sucked in, you're clicking for part two, you're trying to find out who these people are, then you're following them, they're going live, you're in the lives. Next minute, you know, you're coming in. Do you know what I mean? And you're batting for either this person or the person that they're going against. Slippery slope. Slippery slope. And men, yeah, if you ain't got it, stop gifting it. Do you understand? You can't be gifting people you don't know, and you got Pitney and all them thing they're going and they could be done with that papers. Like, get your priorities straight, fam. So what if my youth's got this and that? Your youth could have what you're gifting as well. Them little extras. You understand? And that goes for the women too. Do you know what I'm saying? At least I ain't really got a problem with women receiving gifts and all that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, even though it is a bit, I would, in my world, I prefer it was men that were sending women gifts, and it was just like that. Remember, like, we're men in it. Like, we either toe the line or we hustle. There's like loads of things that we can do to get this papers in it. And I think women are restricted and to certain things. Do you understand? They can't really be how man them are outside doing certain things. So when you get these little hustles or whatever, I ain't gonna knock them for that. Do you understand? It's just when they prioritizing certain things and doing too much. I'm seeing grown ass women falling asleep and sleeping on TikTok live. Piece of breast and that swinging that. Oh, whoa. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. Oh no, man. But I'm just glad that I'm on this path now, to be fair. And I'm not on the path of destruction no more. And that's it. I'm waffling, to be fair. Yeah, deadlift and leg day today. Went super mad. So yeah, I'm knackered. I'm gonna get in the bath and have an early one. But we're gonna continue this tomorrow. This same discussion. Yeah, aggressive women, feminine men. and how they're being perceived on social media, the narratives, what they're doing, and to the community and on TikTok and all of that. Yeah, so get in the comments now. Yeah, and if you want to actually have your voice heard,
Even
then
when
you
I
know what to
didn't
do.
done it,
DM
thought
me
I
on my
bring it with me.
socials.
Pure
I'll give
shower
you the
starts is when the man them
WhatsApp
see me.
business.
They know
Send me
about the
some voice
darkest,
notes.
I
I'll play
blanks
them on the
them
show
gimme.
tomorrow. Alright, well, this was just a quick one. I'm out.